Okay, hi everyone. I'm just coming on for a couple of minutes. What an eventful day. I'm absolutely getting ripped out of it up on Twitter, all over social media, and that's the price you have to pay for using your voice here in Ireland. And it's absolutely shocking. It's disgraceful. It just goes to show that when you do actually want to speak out, that your own people will literally savage you. You no matter what you're speaking out for, be it man, woman, or child, they will find or try to rip up some part of your past. They will come after your children, and they'll come after every family member that they can. And I feel so sorry for them. But there is an elite few of us out there that's able to get up and speak and take this backlash, horrific backlash, because you'd have to be wired for it in order to cope with it. I just want to call on people to come on the 27th to the Dáil. Dee is actually up on her Instagram there. She's doing a live. Also, www.overthewall.com. Frontline corruption you'll get from Dee. Absolutely amazing woman, great fighter. True Irish woman, speaking up and exposing the filth here in Ireland. It's absolutely shocking what's going on. It's disgraceful. And yet when you do speak out, you get just tore asunder. But like I said, there's many of us out there that will take the rap for trying to get the information and the truth out there. So it's www.overthewall.com. You'll also go on to Gemma Doherty as well, another woman out on the front line. www.gemmadoherty.com. I know some people find it difficult going into the web pages, but there's other people that will take clips from their webpage and they'll post it out onto Facebook, so you can kind of get a gist of it. My YouTube channel has been literally wiped out. My Facebook, I'm surprised I'm still up, and I'd say it won't be long till my Twitter is removed. And this is what you're up against here, absolutely shocking. Carry on, the censorship is off the scale, and it's amazing that there's people still out there having a clue what's going on or what's happening. It's crazy. I just want to also announce that both myself and Bridget Scanlon is getting a slot on the Irish Inquiry. I'm absolutely delighted, and thanks to everybody involved. We're just waiting on confirmation of a date and a time, and hopefully that both me, myself and Bridget can expose what's happening here with children here in Ireland to anybody out there who hasn't got a clue. But Bridget is dealing with Tusla for the Child and Family Agency trafficking service here in Ireland for 26 years, and I'm dealing with them 6.5 years. I know that the Alliance of Birth Mothers is doing amazing work on that page also, with your statistics and your facts, and just shows you where this money is going to, that each and every one of these children, over 6,500 children in care, are being sold and trafficked right underneath your faces. It's mad when you see your elderly being murdered in front of you, your children trafficked, and if that doesn't wake up people, I believe today we need a miracle. You see the likes of Stephen Manning and Pat Colossley, Gemma Doherty, pushing boundaries in the courts, and I was so grateful to be able to witness Pat Colossley's a couple of years ago, or last year, and Stephen Manning's, to the point a judge gets up and walks out. There's no justice here in Ireland to the people out there that are still asleep. There's no justice. And if you're going through a family law court process, all of these barristers and solicitors and judges, they're all making thousands off of you, and yet people will just sit back and go with the flow. Or if they get their threats from Tusla to say that if they open their mouth and if they say anything whilst their children are still suffering, they'll be gagged and you'll be put to prison. And that's the reality. I think at this point, people who are dealing with the Child and Family Agency, the trafficking service here in Ireland, need to turn their focus onto themselves and take some accountability for allowing this to happen to your children. You're allowing this to happen. You know, the problem is that the divide and conquer. The people here in Ireland are so busy killing each other. I know there's all people have different causes here. People have different political views. But if you can't unite and stand up for your children or your elderly, I believe a miracle is needed. I know there's a mass evil force amongst us. I know there is also a mass awakening of people, ordinary people, all walks of life, waking up to a new way of thinking, you know. And I just want to put it out there to the people that to come on the 27th to the Dáil, rattle those fucking cages, you know, and unite and stand together and just try. We need numbers. You know, we need the people. You know, the government are laughing at us, you know, to try stand and unite. Call me naive, call me what you like, but I will try and stand beside just about anybody that's willing to push any boundaries here, you know. Yeah, just well done to Dee Wall. She's absolutely flying it up there, you know. And just to the people out there who's dealing with TUSLA, the Child and Family Agency, this massive trafficking service here in Ireland that's been going on for generations. To you, the people who are dealing with them, you need to wake up. You need to stand up and speak up for your children. Now, I know there's a majority of people out there and there's a majority of children that need to be in care. The majority of the parents are struggling with either mental health or addiction or whatever. But there is people out there who have crossed over that line and who's living a really, really good life and deserve their children back. They deserve their children back. And the system here in Ireland is absolutely barbaric. And what's been done to the children here, it's off the scale, guys. To the people in Messenger that is texting me and looking for help, I'm in the middle of a legal battle. Now, what I can do is I can put you on to other people. I'm getting all sorts from people. You never helped me. You never got my children back. I can't even get my son back, you know, and I have to fight. Now, I'm going to finish at this. My next court date is in September. I'm looking at a 4-month prison sentence. Now, for the people out there who want to call me stupid and say, what's she doing going back to prison? The only way I can expose these in the hidden courts, in this closed court, which is held in camera, is to seep out some bits of information. So once I can get some information out, then it'll be worth a month or two in the prison, you know, because if nobody speaks about it, if nobody puts it out there, then nothing's going to change, you know. They have taken the most precious person in my life. They have placed him in a home where there is danger, where there's addiction, horrific, you know. You can't have one rule for one house and one for the other, and you cannot treat a person or a child like that. You can't do that. You can't get away with it, and something has to give, guys. Something, be like me or don't like me, something has to give here. I will speak and I will sing from the rooftops until my last breath is in me. There's not one person is going to stop me. Now, they might try put fear in me, the same as to do with Bridget Scanlon. Bridget Scanlon is ready to fight, you know. So judge us for that. All we're trying to do is try to open a door for others. Now, my court case and my legal battle in the background is doing really nicely. We have a few hiccups on the way, just life. It's just the way it goes. And we can move on to plan B. And that's how I'm wired. And we're getting a new garden in Lighton. We're getting someone in for the Voice for My Child. And we're going to make a bit of noise. We're going to spend their money for them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend their money, because what they are doing is shocking. And anybody in the Carlow area that has children down there, you seriously need to start ringing that office, because there's a whole new change of staff down there. There's not even enough people to answer the phone. So you have to hold yourself accountable for that. And if you want to settle to see your children from once a month or once a year or 4 times a year, you go ahead and do that. But I'm going up and I'm going to fight for my child. So you can all judge me for that if you want. So again, on the 27th at the Dáil, up to rattle those cages, to make some noise. And I do it to help with my anger. I do it because of passion. I do it because I want unity. I want all those good things here in Ireland. And to see the elderly, how they've been treated here, it's shocking. I can't even understand why people can't see it. So yeah, lashed out of it up on Facebook, lashed out of it on Twitter, and they're going in hard again on me. And bring it on. Bring it on. This is what comes with the territory. I've met amazing people. I have learned so much over the 6.5 years. I wouldn't change a thing, not one thing, and yeah, so hopefully the Irish Inquiry, I'll get back to you with the dates. We're going to soften it down a little bit on that. I'm going to kind of go back into my background a little bit and the struggles, kind of going a little bit slower in things. And I'm waiting on the UK column, David Scott interview to be aired as well. So I'll get back to you with that. So yeah, overthewall.com and Gemma Doherty also. And to support amazing, strong women speaking out here. There's powerful women on the rise, guys. So have a good evening and a chat soon.